So we're going to be talking about HODL, a hair care company for crypto enthusiasts. Let's tailor HODL's shop around the different influencers, ambassadors, and salons they collab with. So here's HODL's website, just for generic one-size-fits-all traffic. But what we're going to do is actually tailor this around different crypto influencers like this, to different, who has like his various products and recommendations and quotes, testimonials, colors, to someone like this who happens to be more of a customer ambassador, who really just cares a lot about the brand and wants to put in some work, make some extra money. You can see the differences in Team Alio there instead. Or something third like this, which actually is a hair salon who wants to make some discretionary income, email their clients post-service, and actually just rack up some e-commerce sales and help their revenues. But let's build these types of dynamic experiences with CreatorCommerce, which begins by connecting a collaboration source. I'm going to be using Shopify collabs just for an example, where I can actually add people to my CreatorCommerce tiers and collabs, which will then sync them with the CreatorCommerce database and Creator primitive. So what I want to do first is just enable a campaign, which is going to sync all my different tiers across collaboration sources with our data table, which allows me to actually peruse and see all my collaborations and update and attach different data that I'm going to use for personalization at scale. So you can jump in here and see me actually edit my different heroes, which will just dynamically change the hero copy based on where traffic comes from and different links. But if I want to actually add extra fields, I can go do that and create custom definitions on, maybe there's a different coin I want to ask about and actually show that on the page like I had in the demo. So, manual collection's cool, but what is actually more scalable is collecting directly from the creator. So actually, I'll use a Klaviyo integration here, distribute an email to all my creators where they can go through a flow and actually provide that data to ourselves so it's scalable, and we can do that in the hundreds and tens of thousands. So they can provide that data through CreatorCommerce forms that we email through Klaviyo, and they can just basically give us all the data we need to personalize that experience exactly around them. But data is just data. Let's actually put some action to it. So I'm going to pop over to Shopify and actually run through the different meta objects that CreatorCommerce syncs in real time, and then actually showcase here how you can actually just go into your theme and use a meta object template to just connect those different sources through dynamic sources so that you can personalize in low code, practically no code, to make your landing experiences just dynamic to the different data you have on hand for your different creators. But if I want to get fancy, you can actually use our SDK and actually build high-code experiences using our SDK, which tells you which creator you're in context with so that you can actually code and showcase different pricing based on influencer traffic versus not, or actually build media sections that showcase different media that we've collected from the creator as well. Really cool stuff. You can also use Shopify Magic to prompt against different CreatorCommerce data, which is going to render those differences in sections across those creators you're working with if I want to show a nice little section like this. But let's look at some real experiences in the wild. That's obviously a demo. So you can see this here being used in practice with Cozy Earth, changing the nav bar. Here with Clean Simple Eats, showing that media and different collections, using their uniqueness to their theme. You can see different examples of that applied to high fashion, like Daniel Wellington, or even a more professional example of doctors and fertility products with Bird and Bee. It's really dynamic there. But it doesn't stop at landing pages. You can really go full funnel, change your product pages, bring in those quotes and testimonials, and then even think about how you might actually want to bring this into checkout so that when a user gets to checkout, they know they did get that discount, and they have that discount auto-applied with unique checkout blocks. At the very end of the day, you can use our dashboard to report on the conversion rate increase. We see about a 30% increase on average. And at the end of the day, this just really leaves you knowing that as hard as it is for brands to stand up collaborations and get traffic from collaborations, this is really a tool for developers to have their marketers back to make the most of that traffic.